Hi everyone, my name is Connor Ward, and today I'll be sharing some insights about interpersonal communication in Irish culture. Ireland is known for its charm, its wit, and hospitality, but the way Irish people communicate reveals much more than that. It reflects deep values of connection, humor, and humility. All right, so here we will go over some verbal and nonverbal communication styles, excuse me. Irish communication tends to be very indirect and subtle. Rather than saying something bluntly, people may often use humor, stories, or even sarcasm to make a point. Silence can also be very powerful and intentional. Non-verbally, Irish people may avoid strong eye contact to be more polite and not distant. According to the Irish Post, gestures are modest and personal space is respected, especially among strangers. Um, an example of some verbal communications or slang, would be "what's the crack?" That essentially just means what's going on. So here are some cultural norms and values. One of the strongest values in Irish culture is modesty. Boasting is very frowned upon, so humility is deeply woven in conversation. They also have a strong respect for elders and are very close-knit with their families. That also shapes how people speak and listen to one another. There's also a strong emphasis on hospitality. Because of that, visitors are warmly welcomed, and conversation is a key part of social life, even over a cup of tea. All right. So here are some challenges in interpersonal communication. So because the Irish often use indirect language, people from more different or direct cultures might misinterpret their meanings. For example, that's grand just might mean that's okay, not amazing. Also, sarcasm and irony are often used playfully, which can confuse those unfamiliar with this humor. According to a cross-culture study by Hofstede Insights, Ireland scores high on individualism, but still values social harmony. This can create communication differences even within the cultures, depending on regions and background. All right, so here's some real life examples. So take a traditional Irish gathering, like a wake or a pub visit. People often share stories, listen closely, and use humor even during emotional moments. The conversations flow naturally, everyone contributes, but no one tries to over-dominate. These events showcase how deeply storytelling and emotional connections are rooted in Irish interactions. All right. So, in conclusion, some takeaways of this. Irish communication is very warm, subtle, and witty. You really have to listen for tone and not in context and not just words. Connection is the goal, not just a conversation. And here are some of my sources. Yeah, thank you all. Have a great rest of your day.